Welcome to Hospitality Property School. You are listening to Hospitality Property School with your host, Jerry McPherson. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your instructor, Jerry McPherson, and today I'm going to take a look at great customer service. If you operate any type of hospitality property, you should know your number one priority for success is great customer service. Great customer service is an essential aspect of the hospitality industry. The level of service you offer can make or break your hotel, resort, inn, or bed and breakfasts. So it is imperative that you fine-tune your policies until you hit near perfection. If you don't, you will lose potential and repeat guests. Social media raises the stakes for customer service. In the old days, if a guest or a customer was happy with your service, they would tell 3 people. If not, they would tell 11 people. Today, with the advent of social media, if someone is not happy with any aspect of your service, within days, tens or even hundreds of thousands could see it on their timeline. Hospitality property owners and managers need to instill best practices for their employees to follow. By understanding the following best practices, you and your employees will ensure your customer service reaches a standard that is not only acceptable to the general public, but will also confirm your status as a quality establishment. Begin with a warm welcome. First impressions are everything. The first step you need to master and to teach your employees is the appropriate customer greeting. This will be your guests' first face-to-face contact and could set the tone for their overall experience. A good welcome needs to be warm, polite, and informed, but not fake. If the greeting is overbearing or suffocating, it could make your guests feel uncomfortable. It is really important to find a healthy balance, so your guests walk away from the check-in more content and happier than when they arrived. In a past episode, I talked about the importance of hiring the right staff. If you would like to refresh your mind, then visit How to Interview for Great Employees. Keep your employees happy. I have seen way too often hospitality property owners and managers focus on the little things and disregard their staff. A guest can determine if your staff are not happy, and this will often reflect on their desire to return. By keeping your staff happy, it will help generate a better atmosphere, make them feel more at ease and at home, thereby giving them a better experience. Ways this can be accomplished is by ongoing training, rewarding great work, and empowering your staff to make frontline decisions. Surpass your guests' wants and expectations. We all know that the hospitality industry can be very competitive, and by meeting your guests' needs is not always enough. In order to stay ahead of your competition, you must strive to give your guests the wow factor. You must exceed their expectations with the little touches that will elevate you to a higher level of customer service. Constantly take feedback. A hospitality property that is willing to accept feedback and criticism and then use these remarks to improve is definitely serious about maintaining great customer service satisfaction. For this to work, you have to make available ways for your guests to speak to you either through online reviews, surveys, or questionnaires. You need to be able to look at any criticism objectively and willing to implement changes as necessary. Conclude your guest stay with a warm send-off. All good things must come to an end. That is the way your guests should be thinking when it comes to leaving. And what better way to say goodbye than with a fond farewell? A sincere goodbye will last in the minds of your departing guests, and if it's done right, will only leave a positive impression of your property. Use your guest's name, offer your hand, and treat them as you would family if they were leaving. Undoubtedly, customer service is of fundamental importance to the hospitality industry. and should be specifically to your hospitality property. The level of service your guests receive could make or break your business and cannot be ignored. In the next podcast, I'll share 8 stories about great customer service. If you have any interesting stories about great customer service and would like to share or have any questions or feedback, please leave them in the comment section of the show notes. You can find them at KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/KHDC057. Well, that is it for today's session of Hospitality Property School. We do appreciate your comments, and if you have topic ideas, please reach out to us on Facebook at facebook.com/KeystoneHDC, on Twitter at twitter.com/KeystoneHDC, or by email at info@KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com. As always, let's work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day. This session of Hospitality Property School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe so as not to miss any hospitality property tactics and strategies that will help you find the success you have always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best content possible. We will see you next time, right here in Hospitality Property School.